Hey kids, welcome to Glenn's Drum Emporium. We are working out in the garage. It's a beautiful day where I am. I'm wearing too much clothing for out in the garage, but that's alright. We had a bunch of stuff to do and I don't care as long as it's warm. Okay, so what I do is I kind of buy old drum gear. Everybody knows that. I like buying old drum pedals and fixing them up. Sometimes we make them Frankenstein pedals, putting a whole bunch of different parts together and making a functional pedal. So we bought this pedal for 10 bucks. It didn't look like this. These were actually tarnished and black. The footboard was rusted. Tower was missing paint. And the footboard, as you can tell, was broken. The pin inside was rusted, so you look at the corrosion. So I always buy parts, so I had this I bought a while ago for 10 bucks with a bunch of other gear at Dave's drum shop in Ottawa. I've been dealing with him for a few years thanks to my friend Chris. He's also a drummer. He shops there. He kind of put me on to Dave's drum shop. And he even donated stuff to my Christmas cheer giveaways one year, which was awesome. I bought the Fibes drums that I've been doing the restoration on. And so I bought this for 10 bucks. He just threw it in the mail and sent it up. So the chain on it was a single chain. The pedal that broke was a double chain, so thankfully these parts were, this was on this pedal before. I just knocked out the pin, knocked this pin out, put that pin back in, cleaned everything up, cleaned the chain. If you want to get rust off a chain, use this stuff. So, and normally I use a synthetic grease. I don't have any. I'm kind of out because I've been doing bicycles. So I'm just using this white grease, kind of stuffed it into the bearings, and it's moving beautifully. I have to tighten this yet. It's just like feathers. Just super easy. Works fantastic. So I sanded the whole base, sanded that all down to bare metal. Primered it, and this too, scuffed it all up, cleaned it all up, and gave it a coat of semi-gloss. This rubber is off the bottom. I have to re-glue it, so we'll do some Gorilla Glue on that. And we're just putting some assembly here. There's a felt strip that was in here for the chain to rest on. I have to look for something to substitute for that, but I'm sure I can find something. And it helps. It's a type of material, and it helps if you lube the chain. It helps keep the lube on it. But it was pretty tattered. I don't know what age this pedal was. The footboard is from a more modern pedal. And but the whole pedal's a pearl. Just got newer pearl footboard on it, but it's gonna work great. Okay, I might come back and show you the finished product. We'll see. It'll take a little bit yet. Okay, hang in there. Okay, we're back. Just finished up. Pedal turned out great. Looks brand new. A couple marks on this. I might be able to get that out with some different cleaner. I don't want to wreck the paint, but a few little marks, but cleaned it all. The chain looks great. Like I say, this stuff here gets if it's rusted, and then I use this stuff on the chain to lube it up, and it actually does a good job of cleaning it too. And chain looks beautiful. Look at that, looks brand new. That was rusty when I took it off. So I had to glue the heel under right there. I had to glue the heel plates, but I painted the whole plate underneath, and it fastens with this, which is pretty slick, because then you can move this footboard back and forth about an inch. Let me get a little back. So it works. It's smooth, doesn't make a sound. This is an old school beater. It's almost like Indian rubber, but it's funky colored. A friend gave me that years ago. I thought it would be cool on this pedal. I personally use Camco pedals. Been using those for 30 plus years. I own like 7 singles and 2 cheater beater double pedals, and I'm always collecting them. But yeah, so this was a junk pedal, rusted up. You couldn't even tell that the metal was silver. So I use Autosol metal polish. Use this stuff a lot, and of course sometimes I use the old buffing wheel, but it looks pretty good. I think I'll go this way here and give you all the fittings are grease, so you can just really smooth everything. Smooth, these are smooth. Yeah, even grease this up. I usually like a higher tension. I have a few pearl pedals, but I have big feet, so I find these a little bit narrow. Same with the DWs, even though I own them, so it's working pretty good. So the pedal was junk, and I paid $10 for the footboard. The bearings were salvageable. I had spares just in case, but the only thing is that there's a toe plate. The old pedal had a hole to put a nib through it. This one's a flush mount, so what I might do is cut off the yeah, there's the toe plate. I don't know if you can see it in the plastic, but it's like a square that sticks down that goes in the pedal. So I might just saw that off and make it flush. There should be enough thread in there, and I can put it there. So I play flatfoot, so I like a toe stop. So another job done. We are still working on the Fibes drum set. Took a breather from that just because the chemicals were getting to me, but everything's stripped, and except for the acrylic, I still going to do some more stuff. I bought a different stripper just to try it, and hopefully it doesn't melt it. But surprise, I found a Fibes tom to go with this kit with the matching finish on eBay this morning, so I bought it. So it's coming up from El Paso, Texas. So it's going to take a while to get here, but they were super nice. They had it was basically a buy me thing on there with also the option to make an offer. So I watched it for a couple of weeks, And I just pulled the trigger this morning and bought it, put an offer in, and they accepted. So I would love to find a 14-inch floor tom. Right now I have two 16s, but yeah, I'm on the hunt for a 12-inch tom, 14-inch floor tom, and the ultra rare 10-inch fives, which I don't know. I've never personally seen one, but there's one out there. I'm hunting for it. So sorry about the shaky hands. You know the drill. I'm always shaky. So shaky. Thanks for watching. Peace.